Hey, I'm Cecily, and this is Hip Hop Hatha. I'm so happy to be here on the UNICULT's channel, doing an artist in residency, sharing my love of hip hop and yoga with you. If you'd like to listen to music while you watch this flow, you can go to hiphophatha.yoga and follow my Spotify link to the playlist that tonight was made for. hiphophatha.yoga. All right. We begin by clearing our space. Put on this first song though. The first song is designed for space clearing, so you don't have to be having your room perfect before you start. Put on the playlist and pick up the clothes on the floor or whatever else. Get it just tolerably clean enough for you to practice. The important thing is you getting on the floor. You don't need a yoga mat. I don't have one that I'm using under me. You don't need yoga clothes. You can wear whatever clothes you have. You can take off clothes if that's appropriate where you are. Anyone can do yoga. You don't have to be flexible. It's almost better if you're not, because then you'll get more out of it. All right, what I like to do to clear my space, you can do it in your bed. Things will feel different in your bed, so things will be more challenging. If you like it, do it. There's no rules. Excuse me. I don't know where I put my lighter. I'm gonna get another lighter. Okay. Sage. Thanks for joining. Again, if you'd like to play the music that goes along with the yogasana, then go to hiphophatha.yoga. Follow the link to my Spotify playlist. It's not weed, it's sage, but it's totally fine to smoke weed and do yoga. I'd say wine and yoga, maybe not so much. And here's why. Wine is dehydrating, so even though it relaxes you, you're gonna get a net negative from wine versus tea, kava, marijuana. Someone last night asked if they could vape. I don't know. So experiment with it and be honest with yourself. If you have such an addiction that vaping allows you to stay in the moment, do it, whatever. But if you're just saying like, oh, it could enhance, be honest with yourself when you do a test. All right, space is cleared. Let's breathe. Get to a comfy seat. It is legal here, yes. Oh, here's the thing about comments. When I am doing poses, I probably won't be able to read your comments. You can moderate each other, but just know that I will read them later, for better, for worse. And if there's anything I really would love to address, I'll write it in the blog. That's hiphophatha.yoga. Okay, so come to a seat. You have options. You can sit straight on the ground, but most people could really benefit from raising their hips. Maybe something fancy like this thing, or a pillow, or a book. There's lots of ways to do it. Thirsty. I'm gonna do some ujjayi breathing. This breathing is a noisy breathing. It sounds kind of like this. Like you're cleaning some sunglasses or fogging a mirror. Except we do it with our nose only, not our mouth. So if I had my mouth open, it would be like exhale. But now it's gonna be like this. You probably can't hear that sound, but I can hear my own breathing. If this isn't working for you, if you can't figure it out, don't worry, just breathe like normal. It's still good for you. Okay, let's deep breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna now breathe in 6 directions that our lungs go. Okay, inhale and feel the space go from side to side, so inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to breathe in a way that makes space feel like it's being created here. That could be tucking your tailbone a bit too, so you really get the length of your spine. So it's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to breathe into the depth of our spine. It's this way. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's breathe using all of those 6 directions. Depth, length, width. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you just joined, you can hear the playlist that goes along with this yoga sequence at hiphophatha.yoga. All right, let's do a stretch for our toes and wrists. We're gonna sit on our toes if that's available to you. If you're stuck in a chair, you can do this with each hand instead of the floor. And this might really hurt. Go easy on yourself. It shouldn't hurt too bad. Oh yeah, if anything I do hurts you, stop. If I was there in person, I'd be able to help you get into a good space, but I'm not. So we're gonna have to be really safe. Play it easy on yourself, okay? Palms like this. Still putting that stretch on my toes. Using the ground to stretch my wrists. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to flip. So, palms to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. I feel this way up in my arms today. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do something called mermaid side bends. Kick your feet out to one side, like that's your mermaid tail. First, we're going to bend to the side of our feet. Inhale. Feel a real good side body stretch. Your head should be relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to do a neck stretch with our feet in the same position. If you're stuck in a chair, hey, it's okay. Just do the upper body part. Inhale. Exhale. Find a neck position that really feels like it's getting in there. I feel so much stretching happening here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Switch sides. Roll forward. All right. So, towards our feet. The theme of tonight's practice is sweet dreams because tomorrow's Monday. Nothing I know we can do about that, but we can try and get a better quality sleep. Part of getting a better quality sleep is letting go of something that is keeping you from sleeping well or deeply. For me, it's perfectionism. I know I'm not going to get enough hours of sleep tonight, and that bothers me because I want to be more responsible, but I'm letting go of perfectionism so that I can just get the sleep that I get, enjoy it, and wake up glad that I stayed up with you guys. Switch to a neck stretch. Adjusting your hands and your head to wherever gives you a stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do some cat-cows. If you haven't seen it before, this is what we call a cow. Your head and your tailbone are the highest parts of the pose. Belly's relaxed, and instead of cranking your head back, it's more about lengthening your neck. And then this is a cat. It's the opposite. Super curled in. The way we move through this pose is on an inhale, we cow. On an exhale, we cat. Your toes can be flat on the floor or curled under, whatever feels good to you. Right now, I'm in the mood to curl under. Something else to remember. Knees directly under hips. Wrists directly under elbows, directly under shoulders. So, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's take something called puppy dog. Keep your hips in the same position and bring your upper body to the ground. Arms stretched in front of you. Wow, my shoulders are tight. I can totally feel it in my shoulders. It's because I did a chaturanga workshop yesterday. Okay, now sink back to your heels for child's pose. And try and demonstrate this child's pose best I can. Oh yeah, playlist. Keep child's posing and I'm going to talk, okay? Go back to child's pose. Our playlist is at hiphophatha.yoga. Let me show that to you if you need it. It's a Spotify playlist I created for this flow. You can pretty much jump in wherever. Thanks, Uni. So, it's a good time to remind you, yoga shouldn't hurt. If you're the competitive type who likes to achieve things, yoga's about achieving nothing. It's worth it if you never get more loose than you are right now. You don't have to get better at stretching. Stretching is good for you because it's stretching. Stretching breaks up fascia that forms between muscle fibers every day. So even if you're bad at yoga, especially if you're bad at yoga, it's good for you. We're gonna keep going on together. Who here has something they want to let go of tonight so they can have a good night's sleep? For me, it's perfectionism. For you, it might be someone For you, it might be not liking your place you live in. For you, it might be a worry. Let's let go of it so we can have a good night's sleep, okay? Sweet dreams. Downward dog. If you're still in your child's pose, you can raise up back to all fours, plant your hands, and get into what we call downward dog. Now you stay there, find it, but if you want to know more about what downward dog's supposed to look like, I'm going to draw a very bad drawing. So, these are your feet, these are your hands. They're going in the same direction. Legs, we're working towards straight, but maybe for you, you need to bend your knees. But let's say we're in the ideal. Head relaxed, hips pulling back. this back here is really straight. I hope you can see that's a person. I'm going to show you some things about downward dog that you might not have known were available to you. Shuffle, shuffle. Indeed. Thanks. Okay. So, some downward dog stuff. I really should be using blocks. I don't have any. I use them when I'm at the yoga studio. I'm in a yoga teacher training at a place called Karma Yoga. And there I always use blocks because I've learned it's really helping me get my back straighter. Since I don't have them, maybe you don't, I'm going to just bend my knees a lot instead. So when I pop back into downward dog, I can have my knees super bent and keep my back straight. I'm feeling active in my upper back, not sinking or doming too much. My shoulders are moving away from my ears, even though that seems like it would be hard to do. You can do it. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do a scorpion. That's opening to one side. Leg going back. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Back to downward dog. And let's step to the top of our mat. Inhale and come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, sit into chair. Some things to know about chair. Keep your back straight, really firm in the back and the core. This is super important. If your feet don't touch, it's okay to stand as far as your feet comfortably go. I like feet together. It's more important that your back's straight than that you're super deep. Keep that back straight. You don't want your knees going super far over your toes. It's rather a seat thing, a sinking thing. And arms moving towards the ears. Maybe for you, your range of motion is here. That could just be your bones. It's not necessarily flexibility. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to heart. This hands to heart thing is called Anjali Mudra. It's interesting that it appears in so many cultures. I'm just starting to get into mudras without going into the spiritual definitions. I think they feel good when you're in poses. I'm going to take a moment to read. Say hi to you guys. Praying now. No, we're not praying. It's just a yoga thing I'm explaining. So you don't have to do it. If you don't like doing that, it's fine. We're here. This time, inhale, hands up. Exhale, dive forward. Let's talk about a good forward fold. Okay, so how far can you come down with your back straight? It's okay to bend your knees. I'm still getting hamstring stretch even though I'm bending my knees. Relax your head. You can shake it a little bit. Engaging your abs might help you get a little deeper. I feel a great release in my lower back right now. Thank you. This is a good time to use props. It can actually help you for our next pose to have a prop. So our next pose, halfway lift. The idea here is a straight spine. See there? Head in relaxed position. If I didn't have this this prop here, I wouldn't have a straight back. I would be pulling a lot in here, maybe more than is comfortable. So I'm going to use this prop to do a nice halfway lift. Neck in a comfortable position, not arching up. Let's inhale and exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold again. I'm going to do something different than we did on the live broadcast because it's feeling like a good idea. You stay where you are. I'm going to move so you can see me better. We're here. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. We're in an open hipped position. I'm coming into warrior two. There, now you can see a little better. Knee is directly above the ankle. Still firm in here. You'd be surprised how many poses don't look like they're engaging these parts, and they are, to do them in a way that will enhance your health rather than possibly injure you. Arms out again. Inhale, come up to a star position. Exhale, goddess pose. Moving towards having your knees directly above your ankles. For you, you might need to be more like here. If here's what feels possible to you, that's great. If you're in a chair, work on the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to a star. Now we're going to pivot that back foot in about 45 degrees. Hips are in a nice open position. Come forward so that the knee is right over the ankle. Warrior two again. Again, a reminder, we're toned through our back and our glutes, reaching through all the sides of the feet. Some people look over their leading hand with this, but I actually prefer looking through the middle. I learned that from forest yoga. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to a star. And sink into Devyasana, goddess pose as you exhale. Again, knees tracking over ankles. Inhale. Exhale. Again, a fun change from our earlier broadcast that I feel is a good idea right now. Let's bring in equal arms to this, right under left. For you, what might be possible is this. For me, I'm getting the most twist I can possibly get. Releasing through my shoulders, keeping my back straight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms to start. Exhale to Devyasana. This time, left under right. Again, you might be here. That's okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And I'll inhale, arms to start. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly come forward. You can have a prop here. We're going to go into nice wide leg bend. You stay where you are. I'm moving to give a more informative angle. This feels great on my hamstrings and also inner thigh. Relaxed. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. I'm using my prop to help that happen. That means really straight back again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, slowly come up. Great. This isn't a vinyasa class. I'm not going to chatter on it. You guys, let's just get on with it. Now is the time when I would like to hear from you. Do any of your body parts hurt? Do a back flip. I'm going to give you some time to think about that. While you're thinking about it, sit like this. Legs out. You could have a belt. Stretching your hamstrings while you sit here. And I'm going to take a moment to read your comments, see if there's any special requests, any places that hurt. Anything you need? Where does it hurt, you guys? It can be emotional too. We can talk about doing something for anger. I don't have any anger right now, so. No requests. Okay, whatever. Oh, no. Okay, let's go into a bridge pose. Roll back onto your back. Let's talk about what makes good, healthy bridge pose. I'm kicking some stuff out of the way. Okay, hands more or less where my ankles are. Knees just about over my ankles. Raising the glutes and turning on the glutes. Some people don't turn on their glutes when they do bridge, and if that's what you honestly believe is better for you, fine. But I benefit from engaging the muscles because afterwards then I can truly relax them. So, engaged. You can bring your shoulders a bit under your back. Look up. Let's breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, roll down. Let's go up again. Inhale and go up. Firm through my core, through my glutes, through my thighs, reaching out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And roll down. If you didn't hear it before, nothing we do should hurt. If something I do doesn't feel good to you, don't do it. There's always something available to you that doesn't hurt, even if it's being still, taking a breath. If I was there with you, I could help you modify stuff, you know, but basically that's the rule of thumb. It shouldn't hurt. Let's go into a seated twist. I'm gonna put something under my hips to help them elevate. That helps open up the hips more. Drink of water. I'm planting this edge of my foot over there. Now I'm going to take a nice big twist. If you're chair bound, use the back of your chair. Twist like that. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This twist is coming from the bottom up, not the top down. So twisting through the very lowest part of my spine, through the middle, and then to my neck. Switch sides. Inhale. Exhale. Nice little pop, maybe, if you're lucky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the other side one more time. Again, this twist comes from the bottom up, not the top down. So when I go over, I'm really initiating with my pelvis, my stomach, my chest, and then my head. And up and down. You might not be able to go this far. That's okay. Go where you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and let's switch sides. Inhale up, exhale over. Twisting from my pelvis to my stomach to my chest and to my neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come back. Hi, welcome. To anyone new here, there's a playlist that goes with this practice at hiphophatha.yoga. Alright, let's go on to another hip opener. It's a good time for that. I'm sitting on something to elevate my hips just a bit. You'll probably like that too. Alright. I have some 1-pound weights. I'm going to stick on my knees. Feels really good to me. For you, that might not be such a good idea. Trust your body. Listen. I'm going to feel my feet like they're a book. Inhale. Exhale. Putting on the sand timer for this one. See if you can keep your back straight. Inhale. Now you stay there. I'm going to bring the phone closer to me so I can read. All right, we're still in the hip stretch. I'm doing a hip stretch, and my feet are pushing together at the outside edges like so. It feels really good both in my, you can do it too. Just find out whatever angle of all the body parts feels good to you, not painful. Spine straight. This is my second time going through this practice tonight, so I'm actually feeling a little more open, and with my back straight, I'm able to even walk my hands forward a little bit. We're coming to the relaxing part of the practice, so if you're just joining now and you want to hear the playlist, things will go along better with the second half of the playlist. That's at hiphophatha.yoga. Hi guys. We're doing yoga. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm in a hip opener with my feet like a book. Like so. I chose to put some weights on my knees. Got a sand timer going. This is a great pose to hold for a long time. Not kidding you though, sometimes hip openers make you feel emotionally kind of shitty. Like suddenly you'll be thinking negative thoughts about yourself. What is that about? Well, there's a lot of theories on that, but what I've been told is a lot of scary emotions have like trigger memories in our hips, and sometimes thinking into them can subconsciously bring us back to those places in ourselves. Whatever the reason, it's not weird. If you're feeling like this hip opener and you're like, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, it's part of the pose, but it's good for you. Maybe it is vulnerability. Yes, this is a very vulnerable pose, but we're in it, and it's gonna, when we're out of it, all that emotion we released, all that fear we acknowledged, we're going to be healthier for having acknowledged it. How are we doing on that timer? Let's breathe together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Shoulders, I feel it in my upper and mid back, but not quite shoulders. If you feel it in your shoulders though, that's probably fine. People have totally different tightnesses in their bodies. We're just about done. Okay. I'm gonna push the phone back out, so I'm not gonna be able to respond to all the comments right away. I do read them later, for better for worse. That way, if there's a question I really want to answer, I can post it on the blog, hiphophatha.yoga. That's where you'll find all the playlists too. Any last requests before we take Shavasana, dead man's pose? I'm sensing this something I didn't do in the last broadcast would be a good idea. It's gonna seem corny, but I don't care. Put your hand on your heart. Right hand or left, doesn't matter, whatever happens first. Put your left hand out and pretend it's on the heart of someone who is giving you trouble. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Visualize someone in front of you with whom things aren't perfect right now. Inhale. Your hand is feeling their heartbeat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're feeling this person's heartbeat. All the vulnerability we just opened up with that hip opener, they have too. Doesn't make your conflict any easier, but it might help you sleep a little better tonight. Sometimes what makes us so mad in a situation where there's conflict is the standard we're holding to ourselves is a really high one, and we wish other people would have it too. That's perfectionism. It's a great thing and it can be a bad thing. What am I doing? My hand's on my heart. My other hand is imagining it's on the heart of someone with whom I'm having trouble. And we're inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thanks for indulging me in that one. Here's where we're going to take Shavasana. I don't feel like you guys are a real sleepy bunch right now, so here's how we're going to do Shavasana. With legs up. This can be against your bed, it can be against the wall. Ooh, like that. I'm going to do mine a little off to the side. Actually, no, I'm going to take down this sign so I can get a good angle here. So, find your way to somewhere where you can put your legs up. They can be bendy, that's fine. You can put something under your hips. That might feel good. Oh my god, it feels so good. You stay here. I'm getting at my phone. Stay here. Going back into that pose. All right. My hips are raised. My legs are up against the wall. I'm relaxing. This is Shavasana. This is a good version of Shavasana when you're not quite ready to go to sleep or you want to stay a bit charging rather than recharging. You'd think I'd want to go straight to sleep because it's nighttime, but you know, I have some more stuff to do, like, well, I have plenty more to do, trust me. But it's still relaxing. It's still opening my lower back. Hopefully yours too. Hypothetical question. Would you drink a gallon cup for $1 million? So much good could come of $1 million. Right? Hypothetical questions seem a little bit silly when they're so unlikely. Because it's like, yeah, what's the point? It's kind of moot, right? I enjoy the more hypothetical questions like, would you do it for $200? Because that's a real life question. It's something you could probably make money doing for $200. The answer to that one's no. Sriracha. Ooh. You know what's weird is some people would like that. Like if you served it on rice at a fancy restaurant, sriracha, and said it was like quail egg cream. There's a bunch of people who could probably be convinced that it tastes really good. So much depends on context. Yeah, it is disgusting. People are weird. Nope. Nice. I'm actually in a yoga teacher training right now, and I do have that in the morning. I have 1 week left, and then it's back to work. Well, thank you guys for joining me on UNICULT's Periscope channel. I'm the current artist in residence. I'll be here, I think, at 8:08 p.m. every night, and then doing a rebroadcast without music. So, in case you don't know the deal, at 8:08 p.m. I do this yoga practice, a variation. It'll change every day. I do a variation with a playlist that I post on hiphophatha.yoga. The thing is, then we can't put that on YouTube because of the copyright stuff. So, after the 8:08 broadcast, I'll do another one with no music, but you can play music along with it. You could, for example, have this open on your phone, be playing the playlist on your computer or tablet, you know, something like that. So the playlists are all located on hiphophatha.yoga. hiphophatha.yoga. It's been a pleasure doing yoga with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.